Alright, so I have a treat for you guys. Today I am going to be casting Hearted, which is white and black, versus Gomdor, which is ByuL, in a best out of 9. Best out of 9. A lot of these games are really quick. The length for this one's 3 minutes and 35 seconds. We have like 8 or 9 games here. Like, it went the distance. So definitely a huge treat. I'm not going to tell you who wins till the end, but let's get it going. This is SCW 50, season 50. This is fresh off the printer. Okay, we have Hearted here as Zerg in the top right, white and black, and we have Protoss, ByuL as the Protoss. Looks like he's going to do a proxy build. Both of these players are really good. And we have a standard hatchery at choke at 9. See if he goes for the Overlord. He doesn't, so he's going to go pull first. So that's the safe build. We got 3 gateways. He cut a probe to get that 3rd gateway down, proxy. He did catch the Overlord, so he's going to catch him on his 3rd scout. And I'll go ahead and slow it down now. Super early for that third gateway, and he was just right on time. As soon as it finished, he's got a zealot coming. Let's see how the microing goes. This is going to be the battle. He needs to get 2 Sunkens down at the choke. Had a little bit of a block there, but he managed to... Ooh, nice snipe. Managed to put 2 of the Sunkens down. Only 2 lings, though. We got more lings being added on. Damage done on both of the colonies. Nice little micro there. Snipe the drone and snipe. These probes are gonna be what picks it off? What? Nice. So not enough lings. He did not produce enough lings to defend, and Gom was on top of it. Completely shut down his choke. There was only 4 lings that he made in defense in the beginning there. He needed more. So GG's 1-0 to Gom. Both 250 APM. Alright, let's see. This one goes 11 minutes, so... Okay, we have Gom in the top right as Zerg, and we have white and black as Terran in the bottom right. Okay, we're getting a barracks first out of the Terran player. It looks like Gom's gonna go with no choke. So that's interesting. Overlord first, hatchery, 2 hatch. Going 2 hatch. We have a 2 barracks build out of the Terran player with the scout. And we have a 2 hatch pull from the Zerg. He is scouting only chokes right now. So it's going to be a while till he gets found. We have a double coming down from White and Black. He's realizing he didn't find him and he's gonna have to re-scout bases. That was a nice scout pullback. Didn't lose his SCV. Good micro there. We're going into an academy, still 2 rack. We're going Ling speed first right off the bat with Gom. Still trying to run that SCV and Gom's trying to catch it. Doesn't look like he's gonna get it. So nice. Okay, we've got our layer. So in a defensive aspect, Ling speed is real good against Marine Medic until Marine till Medic come out. Then it becomes a lot harder for him to defend it. But I've seen some cheeky moves. I've seen Terran push out and then the Zerg runs by. Just keeping the Terran occupied in its base. Alright, so we have 2 medics and we're going to have a move out by the Terran. Let's see if that's what Gom was planning to do. Yep, he is doing a small little run by. Only 5 lings. He predicted it though and stemmed and took it out. The Zerg's adding on Sunkens for defense. Has a nice group of lings here. Trying to take this hatchery out. It looks like he might be able to do it. Yeah, he's gonna get it before this pops. So good little snipe by White and Black. We do have a Spire coming out of Gom. So we're gonna have mutas. We're pushing the 6-minute mark, so it's gonna be like 6:40 once these mutas, 6:30, 6:40 once these mutas pop. All right. So going into Starport Science Facility, added on 2 more barracks. Okay, there's the mutas. 620. I was off by a little bit. Queen's Nest. How many mutas we got here? It's a decent amount of mutas. Alright, here we go with the muta micro. That tank was hanging off just a hair, and you could tell he was targeting it. He was gonna go for it. Little back and forth between muta micro and Marines, but it seems like the Marines are pretty on point here. Every time he comes in, he stems, and he's definitely keeping an eye on it. More medics have been added to the fight. This tank is damaged a little bit. It's definitely a key component to this army. And he does snipe it. Nice. That was really nice. Another tank's being added on. We got some wings here with the mutas so they can micro in and out a little better. We're down to 9 mutalisks. We do have our hive. Shield's almost done for the mutalisk. Really nice muta micro. Beautiful. He's down to 7. Oh, but the science vessel is what's going to do it. That was a nice separation though by Mom. Really nice. Nice pick off on the tank. Got some scourges here to take care of the science vessel. He did get 4 with that, but it looks like Mom's going to be able to clean this up. We have another army moving across the map. We've got now 3 starports, 2 more being added on, 2 more factories being added on, a lot more coming into play, 2 Valkyries. It's starting to look like it's going to be too much for GOM to handle. That double early really is paying off now for White and Black. But we'll see how the microing goes. The nice dodge there. Oh, he does manage to get us around on those Valkyries, but the Marines come out on top. Taking out that last sunken there. Now the Marines have free range to play in this area. A few more Valkyries being added on, and Gom's not he doesn't have his den down yet, so I think this might be it. Really good game. Really nice microing from GOM, but the Marines, he was on top of stemming the Marines, and just every engagement with those mutas, he was stemmed and ready to fight. Definitely a good battle there. So that's 1-1. 1-1. White and Black's pulling this dub. Adding on more Valkyries, pumping from 5 starports, 4 factories. That's excellent game. So 1-1 so far. Alright. So Gomdor is Zerg in bottom right. And White and Black is Protoss. We're probably going to see a proxy build come out of the Protoss. We'll see. Yep. So we've got a mid build coming out of the Protoss. We'll see what the Zerg does, if we're gonna get a no choke. Nope. So we're doing our standard 9 pool or 9 hatchery. Let's see if he goes for the Overlord. Nope, he's going for the pool first. He did not cut a probe, but he waited to put that gateway down just a little bit sooner. It looks like GOM is going to find him right off the bat. Yeah. And it looks like White saw it too, so he knows he's down here. Slow it down for the micro. We've got 2 zealots being added. 2 Sunkens and enough lings, 6 lings. It should be able to stop what aggression is coming. Got 8 lings now. Yeah, he'll definitely be able to shut this mid build down. He's got 4 lings on this one, and then the other one's defending his minerals. Oh, he did get one by. Let's see if he's able to do some damage with it. No. It's too wounded for him to... Only gets 1 shot off. That was nice defense, but we only have 2 Sunkens here. This might be bad. Well, 12 lings, 2 Sunkens. Let's see what we got going on. Core just finished. We got a gas. $200 just hit. There's your robotics. We do have an engagement. So having 3 or 4 on that Sunken, that's definitely going to take that out really quick. So he's down to only 2 Sunkens now doing damage. So he is able to get by. And he does have that cannon up for defense in that aspect of lings. We don't have any gas added on by GOM yet. Up to 18 drones. Really nice scatter, and then he reacted to it and pulled back. That was nice engagement by both. Those zealots are really damaged, but getting the most out of it. That one had 5, this 2, this one's 6. 3 and 6. Definitely getting the most damage out of these zealots. He does manage to get a drone there. Adding on another robotics and a double into... It looks just like Reavers. Ooh, doing a run by. So his lings were out of place. So he managed to get 4 more zealots in here. He hasn't started doing his gas yet. The aggression is keeping him on his toes. Zealot micro is on point. He's doing a really great job on keeping the damage coming. But that one Sunken, like, did work. That really set things up. Alright, we've got our Reavers coming out now. Here's our den. So our den's finally coming down. It's not going to be down quick enough, though. He's going to have at least 1 Reaver, depending if he takes off with that or not. He is adding on a couple Sunkens and another den. And no, he's coming with 2 Zealots and a Reaver. So, den's just popping and the shuttle's already here. So he's going to have to dodge and hope not to get hit by the Reaver. Oh. We did get a little bit there. Oh, that was really close. Dang. Is he going to get the shuttle too? Almost. So, GOM does not have a layer though. So the aggression has been so hard that he's holding, but barely. And too many Reavers get added on here, it's gonna be too much. Alright. See, we do have our Citadel for legs. So it's gonna be Reavers with legs. I think he just did too much damage. We've only got 2 Sunkens here. The drops coming in from the side. He's having to pull away from the choke. He is trying to distract the Reavers with those lings, sending one out at a time instead of it, you know, hitting the Sunken. Dives on 2 of the Reavers right off the bat. That was really nice. The legs is about to kick in. You can tell because he's attacking. Here comes the drop. And another drop from the other side. Ooh, nice snipe. Nice engagement there. Kept his Hydras alive at the choke too. This shuttle is one hit. Gom is like a force to be reckoned with, dude. Like engagement after engagement, he's there. It looks like WhiteAndBlack's gonna pull the win though. Really nice defense out of Gom. It just, the Zealot harassment was too much. So we've got 2-1. 2-1. WhiteAndBlack in the lead. WhiteAndBlack with 325. Gom with 264. Okay, Gom's in a really bad spot for this game, being Protoss and the base. So you have Gom in top middle as Terran, but he is a Terran player. ByuL is a Terran player. So we'll see how this plays out. We have WhiteAndBlack as Protoss. Alright. So we aren't proxy building this game. And we have a depot first from the Terran player. I prefer going depot first. But if I'm in a mid base, I typically go barracks first. So it's interesting he chooses to go depot. Okay, it looks like we're gonna get a double out of the Protoss. Maybe a forge gateway, and a choke. If that's the case, the Terran's probably gonna be up his butt. Yep, we got a forge, pylon going down at the choke, Terrans going across the map, and we have 3 barracks coming out of the Terran player. So he is not playing. Got 1 cannon added on. Probe's gonna scout. The Marine's gonna be distracted by the probe. Chase after it. The next scout's probably gonna be able to find him. Yeah, because he scouted here, and then he just expected it was right there. But the cannon came up too soon. So, nice little distraction by that probe. We're going into a 2 gas core. pylon for floating barracks. And Academy coming down from the Terran player. We got a Citadel. So super fast. Citadel. Another cannon. Are we going to get robotics? Three more cannons being added on because he knows the Terran's outside. We've got a double. We do have medics, and stem is being upgraded, so he's getting stem before range. There's our robotics and a Templar archive. So we're going into a fast DT, maybe a DT drop, it looks like. Here's our first engagement. That's a lot of cannons. He stemmed and distracted and did a run by with the fire bats. Really nice. Alright, so boom! 10 right off the bat with the fire bat. So he does manage to get some probes out of that. That was a nice distraction. That was nice. Alright. We do have DTs coming out. And we have our shuttle and a Reaver. So we might have some DT Reaver action about to go down. We do have turrets being added on because he saw the attack when he was in here. So he's going to start off with just dropping the DTs into the Terran's base. I was hoping he didn't snipe the shuttle, and he didn't. So honestly, this is a really, really nice defense. I'm just going to point out the fact that the turret here, it sees this. The turret here sees all this. The turret here sees all of this. And the turret here is defending all of this. Like, he's defending all of his base besides this. And really this depot right here. And like even that, this turret is in range, kind of. Like, you could probably hit it from this side. But yes, very good defense for DTs. It was really nice. Adding on a turret line for drops. And like I said, this is open, and kind of these three over here. So our Reaver's coming up. Laying the smack down on some medics. He does snipe that DT over there, but that Reaver is up to 7 kills. Snipes 2 more. He does get the Reaver, but loses a lot of Marines there. Looks like he accidentally set his rally. I've done that before. Alright, we're adding on another tank. More turrets. We are getting the 1 upgrade on attack for Terran. We are about to have shuttle speed with the Protoss. Adding on a couple more gateways, 3 more gateways, another robotics. 2 more factories out of the Terran, and 2 more barracks. Alright, it looks like he's going to try doing a round drop. Around the world, around the world. Alright, so we do have a triple now out of the Protoss. Adding on a couple cannons to be defensive. 3 more robotics at the choke. Here comes the drop. 9 kills. 9 kills and then killed some Marines. I mean, that wasn't a bad drop. And honestly, those Marines would have sniped it from there. Like, that was tight. That was a really tight. Alright, more Zealots. It looks like he's going to be doing multiple Zealot temp drops. Adding on Dragoons, getting Dragoon range. We're getting the other two cool forges for the upgrades. I'm going to try to pause it whenever we do temp drops, so I can catch the amount that actually dies. We'll also look at the amount up here. I know watching, I would definitely like to see that when I'm opsing games. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Okay, GOM is adding on another command center. We've got Marines up here for the drops, so it looks like he's going to be ready for it. He does pick off the... That was really nice. He does pick off the Templar. So that was a nice snipe by the Marines. He didn't even run, dude. Beautiful. I slowed it down instead, so I think that's a little bit better. Would you rather me slow it down or let it play normal when it's dropping and then try to pause? Alright, we got a drop ship coming out of the Terran. Got a couple defensive bunkers here. That's for like Reavers later game. Where's... So 1, 2, we got multiple shuttles that have a lot of stuff in it. Alright. The Terran looking beefy though. There's a lot of Marines at his main. Scans the Protoss base, kind of gets a glimpse of what's going on. We've got a drop coming from the Terran, tank drop, and as the Protoss. Nope. Protoss coming in first. We did get our temp down. It got sniped, dude. That temp got sniped too. It's a really nice defense by the Terran player. Just constantly sniping. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to pull a tank drop off unless he goes up and around. Those are also goons. I am skeptical. He doesn't have much at the choke, but he does have a ledge, so that's already going to be doing damage before he sends his stuff down to take his choke. So still a pretty solid defense out of the Terran. We're dropping a probe in another base to try to stop the ledge that's going on here. He doesn't know how much tanks are actually ledging him in. But he hasn't been able to hit the Terran's minerals, and as he adds on gas, this Terran is going to be a force to reckon with. We've got a couple more starports being added on here, so we're going to see some Wraith play, probably, possibly. Okay, here comes your drop. We got Reavers with the Zealots this time. The temp that was here got sniped again, dude. Jeez. Alright, let's do upgrade check. So we got 111 out of the Protoss. We have 00 for the mech and 02 for the ground bio. Okay, so we're gonna attack to distract, and we are gonna go in for a big drop in the back. Nope, we're gonna be dropping. He's still picking up. Terran's maxed. And here we go. Corsairs, Templar. This is a lot better, but he does run. Still has 69 SCVs. He really didn't get hurt that much. We got Valkyries being added on for the big drops that have been going on. That's best, being that he's in such a spot abuse position. I really like that he's doing so many starports. It's unique. Having only 4 factories really pumping tanks and so many starports. That's really nice. That's not normal. Okay, we got another drop getting set up by the Protoss. He scans it. He sees everything. He knows. We got Valkyries. He's... The temp didn't drop. So unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the... Because if it did drop, he would have been able to get a storm off because he didn't run. He did not run. We are up to 10 Valkyries. Adding on 2 more. That's 12. And it looks like the Terran player is now going to get aggressive. We got a drop running around the side here. Surely, yeah, he saw it. He doesn't want to chase it though, because he's expecting him to drop from both sides. So he went to snipe it and pulls back. Really nice. We have starports down here. Okay, here comes the drop. Oh, it was right there, man. That is like, if he would have stormed here, he could have stormed. That was close. That was really close. Alright. He spots it. He scanned as it was happening. Zealots drop. He has a depot wall with turrets behind him. Like, or turrets with the depot wall behind it. That's crazy. We are adding on more factories here, though, so his base is starting to clear up. I'm gonna storm the ledge, clear some of these tanks. Ooh, nice snipe by the, really nice snipe by the Valkyries, too. Is just like checking everything. He found the carriers, jumps on the carriers. Our robotics are unpowered now, so no more drops, at least for right now. We do have an Arbiter and carriers here. The Arbiter gets sniped by Goliath. This ledge is doing so much damage too. Just so much extra damage being added on right before it. before the army gets the actual base. He does clear the starports over here. We got our race sniping our carriers. No ops, that's unfortunate. So dragoons with carriers and archons. That's sick. The cloaked race is really what's doing it here. He has nothing to really stop it. No obs and a couple mines being put down for extra damage before everything hits his base. We do have a Corsair out of the Protoss player though. It's a nice hold. Nice hold by the Terran. All the starports are done now. He's trying to pick some stuff up with this. Yeah, Zealots. Snipes all three. Nice. The Wraiths really are doing work. Another 12 being added on. It looks like these Templar are going to get sniped. Good storm comes off. Ops pop out, they get sniped too. Really fast scan as soon as they pop. There's no cannons here to stop the Wraiths from going on a murdering spree. Sniping Templar again. Does he scan again? No, not this. Yep, he does. On top of killing those observers, keeping the Wraiths alive. Got a nice little 3-tank ledge here just to add more damage. Got a couple Zealots. He's looking to drop maybe on the ledge. Yep. Adding mine. He does take the ledge out. But yeah, I think it's too much. The Protoss is struggling to keep his PSI up, and that Terran is just barreling down on him. He's really quick at sniping the observers, sniping the Templar. There's the GG. So that's 2-2. White and Black and Gondor. 2-2. This is 5 minutes long. Alright. So, White and Black is Terran, and Gom is Protoss. This might be a first scout. First scout proxy build coming out of Gom. We'll see. We do have a barracks first coming out of White and Black, and yes, he is going to scout him first. So let's watch this aggression. I've had this happen to me, and Gom is not nice with the probe aggression. Alright, so Barracks Depot. he does cut a probe here. And the reason why is he wants to get another gateway down. Notice he's not building a probe. He's getting that third gateway down. So there's your third gateway. So he's going to have 3 Zealots barreling down on this Terran really early.
My life for ire!
Here comes the probe. We are getting a bunker at the choke here, and it's only a 2 barracks depot. I think he did not put the barracks down to get that bunker, to spend the money on the bunker instead of the barracks. I think that's why he did what he did, because now he's able to get a choke up. We do have 2 probes in here, and I told you he's not nice with the probe micro. That was a nice pick off on that probe. He does do damage on that Marine, but he gets away with it. He is now adding a 3rd barracks down, but still being harassed by the probe. Here comes the first 2 Zealots. He does block it. Oh. The probe's still doing harassment here. Does get the SCV. I heard it die, yeah. And he manages to get in. This evil probe, dude. Evil probe. Okay, that was a really nice scatter, getting that Zealot stuck. Zealot. Nice little micro there. We're getting a block go on, and he does snipe that Zealot. So he does manage to get another Zealot by, but he did block for a little bit, so it's damaged and should be cleaned up. Mid base is so hard to fight and defend. He does get in front of those Zealots again. We got a run by. We get 2 kills out of that Zealot. Those Marines were highly damaged, so... And now having 3 Zealots here, he needs a good... Yeah, there we go. Does do a little damage there, but... Just the aggression. We might see a snipe on the... Nope. He's going to engage with the Marines. I thought he was going for the choke, but... Now he's going to go for the choke. So he's going to hit the choke from both sides here. Nope. He just baited the Marines out again. Taking out like 4 or 5 Marines for 2 Zealots. And now we got cannons up. That was a miss micro by White. We do have a command center coming down, but that bunker is being targeted heavily. The aggression, he does not want to play. He did not come to play. Jumps on top and blocks those Marines out. So yeah, he won this completely. That's GG's. Really nice micro from Gondor. We had a gas and a double, no core yet, but he didn't really need it. He had enough aggression coming from that. Really nice micro. So 3-2. Alright, so GOM is Terran, and it's a cross map. This game might be long. Yeah, it looks like the game's going to be long. So we have GOM as Terran, and we have White and Black as Protoss. They are a cross map. The Protoss is going for a proxy build just at its choke, trying to be cheeky with it. The Terran is going for mech. We got a mech build coming out of the Terran. We'll see how this plays out. Being that he's so far away from white and black, he should be able to get the factories almost up before, even with him scouting, he should be able to get these factories almost up before he gets those zealots to him. Alright. So he's going for that probe. We do have the zealots coming in here. The factories are almost finished. We have a bunker going down. Trying to snipe the SCV here on the bunker. Does manage to do so. It's 2 SCVs. He is adding on 2 cannons. He does get that bunker up, which is going to help him out a lot. And we have vultures that are now popping out. But these cannons, vultures, do not do much damage to cannons. So, I don't think he's going to be able to stop that. We do have a nice spread there to get the zealots. We do have 1 zealot here still staying back here trying to harass. We have more cannons being added on. He has the barracks like flying over his SCVs, but he is doing damage on that zealot. Look, 4, 5. Like white, he did it to hide it, I think. And white could just sit there and barely see it, and he was just sitting there using it to hide instead. That was really nice. Got 5 kills. Nice pick off, but that, oh well, that's only a pylon. We do have siege coming up with tank. And only 2 vultures. We do have gas out of the Protoss though. 3 more zealots and a core coming down. He's now seeing that siege is being upgraded. Or something's being upgraded, but obviously it's siege. Terran was supply stuck there until now. So now he's pumping 2 more tanks. Protoss is trying to take out this factory real quick. Really nice micro with the SCVs. Repairing, pulling back, not letting anything die, keeping the factory alive, keeping everything alive. It looks like he's gonna hold. Looks like everything's good to go. He is adding on a triple for the Protoss and going into goons. The Terran player is adding on a double. Getting his engineering bay. He's expecting DTs, but it looks like the Protoss is just thinking Dragoons. I'm not seeing any other tech. Got a nice little block here for the vultures. Still 2 factory. And we got a robotics. These mines are going to push back the Protoss from getting too aggressive. He's now going into vulture speed. Really, him pushing this is really good because he's going to be on top of that robotics. If he could shut that down, that's huge. Let's see if we get an opt or Oh, we're getting a shuttle. Getting a shuttle. A couple more gateways being added on. And we get a citadel, and yes, we're getting an observatory. So he's not going for reavers, he's going for obs for the spider mines, and he's going full out mass. He's gonna try to take the Terran before the Terran takes the choke. This is gonna be close because that pylon is still there for that. Oh, he's PSI stuck. He's PSI stuck, so he's not going to get the ops. We do have a couple zealots here that are going to get dropped. It might be just for distraction to pull, because he does pull to stop the drop. It's lit. I think he was hoping for like a tank or something. But, alright, we have zealots being added on. A couple robotics here. We do have the triple, so his economy is doing a lot better than doing about 20 more. There's not much at this choke. If he gets enough zealots, he's gonna be able to break that. Just pumping off 2 factory. Well, now 3, but the obs is being added on. That's what he wants, is obs to be able to snipe those. And here we go. Once we get this obs, I think we're gonna attack. Alright, so he's gonna target the depots and try to get in here. Those goons are kind of messing things up a little bit, but he's able to get by, get on top of these tanks. Ooh. Very nice. We got a little bit of micro action with the Goliaths pulling that. That was very nice against the Zealots. But this, it just looks like too much. Those mines just did a lot of damage on half the Zealots there. Those Goliaths are in a really nice spot. Goons are getting some damage done on the factories. That tank being added on. It looks like he's good, man. But the mass that's about to come with 5 factory trying to hold it, he needs to take his choke or he's gonna be overran. More spider mines being added on. Those zealots just ate that attack. We got a drop, and it's a reaver drop coming out of, and it's perfectly in the back, dude. Even though his SCVs aren't there, that's gonna be doing damage. Oh, is he gonna get it? He pulls. No, he doesn't pull it off. A little bit of a micro here. He's keeping the Terran off the mineral. Ooh. Does he? How did that not hit, bro? He did manage to get a little bit, but not as much as he should have. That should have been a lot bigger of a scarab hit. I don't know why that didn't hit. I think the Terran's in trouble. We've got drops now coming in, and there's so much for him to defend in the aspect of mass with drops, and he doesn't really have it other than mines. Defending with mines. I think White's gonna pull this off. What? Okay, so that drop got shut down completely, but we do have storms going down, and he does get everything. He all them. He's got 11 SCVs left. So I think that is going to be the deciding factor there. But I don't know how that drop got shut down. There's just so much that happened. Got another drop. Not as much to defend it. He does dodge, but there's just too much Protoss here. It's blanketing his base with storms, and there's the GG. Really nice Protoss out of White and Black. Pulling a game against ByuL's Terran. That's crazy. Okay, we have Protoss, White and Black, and Terran Gomdor. So we'll see how this plays out. Same matchup. We do have a proxy build. It's going to be right at the Terran's choke. Right and first scout. He chose to go depot first again. Oh, he didn't scout. He did not full scout him. He did not full scout him. He does not know that he is there. And he goes into a double. He goes into a double, guys. A double. What the fuck? So we got 3 gate. And he's not going to come back to this base. Yeah, he's not going to... Well, he might now because of the SCV. No, he doesn't see the mid build because of the SCV. This is so perfect. So because the SCV's across the map, it's gonna make him think he's in another base over here, when he's not, unless he sees the scout. Right? He doesn't see the scout. Gom does. He's thinking it's over here because the SCV, and it's not. So we've got Zealots in another base. He's pulling a double off with 2 barracks. The sad thing is Gom has no idea, so he's about to give his location away right there. And then now White knows. So he's going to be up his butt, but that was nice. The trickery. It's so risky of him to go to command center. Like, if he didn't, I think this game would have definitely played out like more in his favor. Alright, we got a nice round of Zealots on that bunker. If he's able to pick this bunker off and then snipe that bunker, it's game. He's also trying to cannon rush on top of it. There's just too many Zealots here for Marines. Yeah. He did exactly what I said. Getting both bunkers, now there's nothing to defend other than SCVs and Marines. It's a nice little wall of SCVs there to defend with. And still, that was a nice little block right there. Nice little block right here. We got fire bats coming out now. It's just too much. There's too much. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But freaking awesome still how the scouting worked, because he didn't go barracks first, so he doesn't catch the scout. That's awesome. There's the GG. Definitely some good games here, man. Alright, this one's 5 minutes too. Oh, Gom's tearing. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. So we have white and black in the top right as Zerg and Gom. Excuse me. Gom is Terran in the middle left. We'll see if he goes barracks or what he does. Barracks or depot. What will his build be? Barracks. So he's going barracks first, and we have a choke at 9 out of white and black. And are we going to have a overlord first? We do have a pull first. Alright. So it looks like we're going to do a 2 barracks into a gas. So maybe a quick academy build out of the Terran. Yep, quick academy, nice. So 2 barracks, quick academy, scout. We are gonna get our choke up this time. It's very similar to the last time he went, but he did not scout him right off the bat. There wasn't the aggression like we've seen on the choke. He does manage to get a marine there with his lings. We do have a really fast gas and layer out of the Zerg, but I'm guessing stem with medic, and he is going to go for that choke super quick. This is like one of the quickest stems in the game, because you're going 2 barracks gas into academy, plus you're going barracks first, so it's one of the quicker academy builds. You got 2 medic, factory, another gas being added on, another hatchery being added on. Okay, so here's our move. We've got marine, firebat, and medic, and we've only have two sunkens here. Third one being added on, but he planned to attack with stem. And he gets the firebat run by. That's the second time he's done this. And there's the GG. Good game, bro. Good game. What's the record now? I believe that's 4 and 4. 4 and 4 now? Yeah, 4 and 4. And here's the deciding factor. Gom versus white and black. We've had a lot of good games lead up to this point. Let's see how it plays out. Alright, we have white and black in the corner, bottom corner, as Terran. And we have Gom as Protoss. We are going to get a proxy build out of the Protoss. And we have Barracks first. He is going to do the proxy build out his choke. So the gateways are going to be at his choke first. He did not cut a probe to get 3 gateways this time. And we only have, nope, we have 3 barracks being thrown down with an SCV scout. Pretty early SCV scout. That was the depot finished and he sent the SCV out to scout. Alright. He knows he's either here or here because of that SCV. Alright. So White's getting some depots down. He does have a pylon, and he is going for a cannon push on the choke. Nice snipe there. That one Zealot was targeted. He was able to get on top of the pylon and shut it down. Some really nice micro by White and Black against Gom. Shuts down his aggression. We do have a double out of both players at the same time. A little bit of micro in there. A little bit of back and forth dance. Oh, we see that. The trickery. So he's gonna get a scout off. He's gonna be able to see the triple, the gas, the timings, everything. He is trying to break the choke. He does a lot of damage, but those Zealots are pretty beat up. Yeah, doesn't make it. Nice block there by the SCV. I still got this SCV running around. Couple more barracks being added on here. Going into goon range, Citadel, couple goons. And White is going for a tank push. So he wants to get aggressive. So he's gonna attack into these cannons. And once he gets Dragoon range, he pretty much built for his attack. And this is a really nice surround. Spreading his goons a little bit so they're not all getting splash damage. These tanks are going to be taken out. We got DTs into the play. But a scan goes down. Really nice scan. The aggression from these guys, I mean, we're 7-8 minutes into the game. These guys are trying to battle it out. They're wanting to end it quick. And Gom, like, deciding to go mass like he did, it was just the correct build for what White and Black was doing. So we've got a triple being added on here. We've got some cannons being added on for Gom. Just defensive measures for drops, tank drops. A couple starports going down. gonna speed it up while everybody builds. Looks like that's where we're at in the game. Alright, we got more shuttles being added on. Let's slow it down, look at their bases. We've got upgrades coming out of the Protoss 111. We've got 6 robotics and a starport. We've got, for the Terran, 3 factories that's been pumping, 2 more being added on, 2 starports with race, just Marines with turrets. So, nice defense, but the Protoss is starting to look like he's going to be going drop heavy. How many shuttles is that? 10 shuttles now? So our first drop's about to happen. I wonder if he's going to split it. It looks like he's going to split the drops up. No, not going to load up this last one. Alright, here we go. So he is going to just go for the choke. I'm going to slow this down for you guys. Really nice. Boom, boom, boom. Blankets the tanks. Going for the choke. Completely just hitting everything. So he clears the choke in the aspect of what units were there, but there was so much sitting back, he was just able to retake it. But nice try by Gom. I think they're... Here comes the second drop. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. So already starting to drop at the turret line. Oh my goodness. He does not manage to get anything. It's a really nice dodge by the Terran defense and dodge. I thought for sure he was gonna get all in there. I mean, this spread of tanks, like dropping the zealots and the tank shooting, like these tanks aren't gonna shoot unless it drops in its range, right? So not everything's getting distracted by the 1 or 2 zealots that are getting dropped. But yeah, that was still a sick drop. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Valkyries jump on top of it. He doesn't manage to get all of them though. But he got the Templar. Yeah, he got the Templar. It's a nice snipe. Really nice snipe. I like how he has these robotics that like rallied to his choke to just set up for the drops. Everything's rallied and getting ready. It looks like the Terran's ready to start pushing out now. Protoss killing off some probes. No shuttles yet. Nice little aggression there. This will be the deciding factor, and we have carriers. We're having a carrier play here. This will be the deciding factor. Whoever wins this wins the best out of 9. So he chose not to go drops and he went carriers. We got webs going down by the Corsairs, really nice. And what that's going to do, those Templars are able to come up here and just storm everything. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Templars come up. All of them besides one gets away untouched. What's our upgrades at? I can't tell on the air yet. We got 222 on the ground, 22 for mech, 0-1, but he's not. He's only going mech. Let's see if I can't catch it. Not yet. Templars are posted up to slow everything down. We got 2-2 on the air boss. So as the upgrades, everything's pretty even across the board. How many carriers? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 carriers coming into the play. So he's not completely maxing on carriers, but it's enough to really do damage. Got some storms, beautiful storms going down. We do have a ghost here for lockdown. Don't know if he knows about the carriers yet, though. We do have Valkyries and Wraiths, though, and a Science Vessel for AP. So he's pretty ready for it. Okay, we have 2 engagements. Small army of Zealots and Templar in the middle, the carriers over here. The Templar and everything got sniped, so those Templar died. He did EMP those, but they're going to get their shield back. And we have Corsair being added on, so it's going to be a carrier Corsair army with some Zealots added into the mix. We have a nice army of tanks moving across the map with Goliaths. This is what I was missing with my army versus White and Black, because he went mass wraith and murked me with it. I almost had him. If I had Corsair, I could have probably pulled it. Alright. Got some gateways going down in the base over here. DTs, Zealots are going to start cleaning these tanks up. He does have a couple tanks pushing some of these cannons. These ghosts are a nice touch. More batteries being added on for the carriers. I like that he's kiting back and still attacking. You see that? He wanted to pick off the ghost. Pick off the Goliaths and the ghost. Now the carriers are back to full shield. We are to 9 carriers now. He had 10. It's too many Valkyries. It's too much. Those Corsairs might even it up. They are jumping on it. That race attacking. He is going to manage to get another one of those carriers, so he's down to now 8. Protoss hasn't tried to drop at all in a long time. Really, our Terran player is just being real defensive. He's keeping these Valkyries sitting idle at the turret line, but he knows this is what the Protoss wants. He wants to move in here. So this is the spot for it. Nice EMP on the Dragoons. Forcing the carries to come help a little bit. He's targeting and then pulling back. Target, pull back, target, pull back. A little bit of carrier micro. Keeping the ghost from doing lockdowns. Keeping the Goliaths from attacking. He is trying to save that carrier. The Zealots. Nice little back and forth between ByuL and White and Black. Here comes our Templar. It seems like he's letting the carriers fall out now, and he's going to be adding on more ground army. We've got our first drop coming out in a while. He's got nothing here to stop it. Here we go, boys. Oh man, oh man. Everything, 39, 6, everything got taken out. And some Reavers in the back. Beautiful. And then we got Templar up front. He is going to finish taking out the carriers, but I don't think Gom cares. I think he is now switching into a more heavy ground army and trying to break him. Another nice storm going down. That was a nice pick off too by the Terran player. Only 22 SCVs, but our Protoss player only has 44 probes. So that hurts. Nice web there. People don't use web like enough. Trying to take out the pylon. Snipe the pylon real quick to shut this down. We do have Valkyries here for the next drop. More Templar goons coming in to choke. Going into Archons now. More carriers been added on. So that's 9 carriers. So around that 9-10 mark is where he likes it. Here comes the drop. It does look like those Valkyries are going to jump on it, but he drops it as EMPs it. Yikes. Those Goliaths and Valkyries are doing work on those carriers. Your batteries are all the way over here. Gom's broke. He is broke. Okay. Alright, so we have carriers hitting the side here. I was distracted by the attack in the middle. Good thing I'm paying attention to the mini-map. But here's our drop. Let's see if he does all him. 21. With a good amount of Zealots. The Is that it? Or is there going to be another storm? He is Templar storming the heck out of this army. There's only a little bit left pushing the choke here. He does kill that Templar. But I mean, we've got carriers moving across. As long as he don't go broke, it looks like white is going broke. We got arbiters into the blade now. Good couple stasis going down. Yeah, that really hurt. He's trying to come back. His 5 command centers, dude. 5 command centers. That's... He shouldn't have any issue. Think about it. 5 on each. He'll be there in no time. Okay, he's all in attacking right now. These Templar are coming into the fight. Corsair web goes down again. Beautiful web. Our carriers are coming in, sniping. He's just picking tanks off with his carriers. Boom, boom, boom. There's the Valkyries now. The Templar and Zealots are going to come in after picking all those tanks off. Yeah, I think this is it. I think Gom's got it. There's the GG. So 5-4, Gomdor wins. Good game. Excellent gameplay out of these guys. If you guys like the content, you enjoy it, let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe. You can find these videos on YouTube. I'm also streaming on Twitch and TikTok. Just look up X Riddick. You can find me. Yeah, GG's, man.